Good evening. How's everyone doing? We're back for more tarot readings. It is Thursday. It is a great day to be reading tarot. Savannah, hey, how are you? It's good to see you. So on the screen is my Oracle deck coming out soon, coming out the end of this month on Kickstarter. Hope you all will join me for that. Laura, hey, how's it going? Chuck Mystify, welcome back. Monica C, welcome back. Aubrey, welcome back. Savannah Ross, hello. Cassandra, how are you? How's everyone doing tonight? Amy, hey, how's it going? It's good to see everybody. Does anybody have a question? We will crank out the old tarot here and figure out what's happening there. Candace, welcome back. How's it going? Sim Awakening, welcome back. Chris Ann, you're not the Chris Ann from the from this tarot, are you? Just kind of curious now. Chris Ann, hello. A Chris Ann, by the way, made this tarot. Just kind of curious. You just never know. Chuck Mystify. It is a great day. I'm doing fantastic. It's Thursday. I'm looking forward to Friday. We're going to have a great weekend of filming a bunch more of the TDM course. So we have the TDM course coming out. We have a video this weekend coming out about the some of the gods that were associated with some of the old tarot cards. And that's going to be fun because it brings about some new interpretations to the cards and all that good stuff. Chaka Mystifies, my current crush going to, oh, Chris Ann, you're not. Okay, well, you never know. Cassandra, of course, is the Capricorn I'm talking to. Kevin Shaw, what's going on, Kevin? Good to see you. Okay, I want your Oracle deck. I will ship you an Oracle deck. You just got to order it once it comes out, but I have no idea how much shipping is going to be to you because I know you're not local. Let's see. Current energy Sagittarius for me. There's a lot of Sagittarius going on. Is my current crush going to be my next boyfriend? We'll do that one. All right, let me move reading title up. Is my current crush going to be my next boyfriend? Let's try that. And that is for Chalk. Current crush equal next boyfriend? That is a good question. Let's find out. We'll find out with Chris Ann's, not this Chris Ann's, but another Chris Ann's tarot, the Light Seers Tarot. A new version of this is coming out. Chris Ann has another tarot coming out soon. I can't wait to get that one. I absolutely adore this tarot. It's just beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love this tarot. So one of the good purchases I've made here. All right, we'll load up with cards. I like big spreads, and I cannot lie. Let's see. All right. We'll do that. King of Swords, Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. I want to say that he's got a good chance. He's got a good chance of it. Let's grab an Oracle card as well. These are not the backs, by the way. I am having them printed at a new printer, and they're going to send me a prototype soon. But it's an uncut sheet, so I'm going to have to cut it. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but whatever. All right, so we'll grab a card for your crush being your boyfriend. Just from the spread, I'm going to say it's likely going to be an interesting relationship, but it's not going to last a long time. Beauty. I think it'll be an interesting relationship, but it's not going to last a long time. It's basically a quick summary of what they're saying right there. Do you think learning the TDM deck will help people who are trying to learn the traditional tarot? Yes, absolutely. The good thing about the TDM is it's so simple. It's simple. There's not a lot. In other words, you don't have a lot to do. So once you get just the basic meanings, and other good thing about the TDM is you can concentrate on the colors. So since it's so simple, you get to concentrate on what the different colors mean. You get to concentrate on the symbolism and how the colors blend together. You get to concentrate on a bunch of different simple symbolism. And you can and numerology as well, you'll learn that. So you can take that and then translate it into traditional tarot. So yes, it will increase your understanding. Sage advice Hey, how's it going? Hope it isn't as creased as my light seer was. I know I got the same. I got the same problem. But if you call them, they will send you a new deck. Apparently, they got a bunch of different calls from a lot of people because within 30 seconds of me calling them, I said, "Hey, my light seer has this big crease right in it." Let's see if I can actually see it. Yeah, so you can see it. I mean, it's got that big gap in it. Like right here, it just has this crease all through it, and it warps the card and all that stuff. So I wasn't too happy with that, but they've received quite a few calls because they almost instantly said, "Yeah, give me your address, we'll send you a new one." Fast, Dark Forest Pixie. Hey, how's it going? Have not seen you before. Welcome. If you are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Subscribe button. We have 700 videos to choose from. We got a Thoth course. We got a TDM course. We got astrology course. We got a tarot reading course that you can read tarot today if you watch the tarot reading course. It's that simple. All you're doing is just translating into movies. If you can look at the pictures, then you can read tarot. It's extremely simple. So anyway, so we have beauty, the crush turned into the boyfriend. King of Swords basically says yes, it's going to be an interesting relationship. And I say interesting because there's going to be some drama associated with it. It's going to be a shorter relationship if you want to dive into it. But it'll be a fun relationship, which is the important point, right? If you're going to have a relationship, I'd rather have a fun relationship. You're going to have some things taken away from the relationship. Sort of that crow, you're going to have a lot of bad talk about the relationship. Some friends are not going to like it. Some friends are just going to be like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing this? You know, get out of this." So your crush definitely has some sort of a bad reputation amongst some other people. So, you know, but who cares if it's not, you're not getting married to the guy. So, yeah, it has some bad reputation amongst people. Looks like a fun relationship. King of Swords, it's going to be a fun relationship. It's going to be a relationship that you can really sort of get into and just enjoy each other and just have fun, basically, it looks like. As far as long-term relationships, Seven of Pentacles, it's not something that you can root and then take pride in later. It's upside down, it's reversed. It's not something you can root and take pride in later. Going to be a lot of different factors that contribute to this, and overall, it's not going to be a long-term relationship. With the Knight of Swords, upside down. If you want to chase it, it'd be worth chasing. It'd be fun. It'd be interesting. You're going to have to make the first move. Seven of Cups, all of these different things culminating. You're probably going to have to be the one to make the first move. But once he gets the hint, he'll sort of, take it. But it seems a lot of times you're a bit shy about letting people know that you like them. So I think you get a bit nervous or you get a bit hesitant about just opening up and stuff, and everybody does that, right? So if you do have the crush and you do want to approach him, it looks like he may be in another relationship, so you may want to sort of watch out for that. But yeah, I mean, if he's not in a relationship and you want to have fun, it looks like a decent relationship. Again, he's going to have some issues, some societal issues with other people. Some people just don't like him. So that happens with all of us, right? Some people just don't like us. But if you're willing to put up with that, beauty overall, by the way, this is from my Oracle deck. Beauty just means that you can go ahead with it. Beauty means that you can find beauty within your life, within your relationships and stuff like that. By the way, my Alexa skill for my Oracle is now on the Echo and Amazon thing. You can put it on your own Echo. It only has like 10 cards in it because I sort of wanted to get it out there, but I'll add more this weekend. But it is out there if you want to grab the Alexa skill, and I'll have it on Google this weekend as well. So a lot of interesting stuff coming out. Let me talk about what's coming out this weekend. I'm making a toolkit. If you're creating tarot, or you are making a tarot deck, or you know someone that has a tarot deck, this will allow you to create an Alexa bot and a Google bot that'll work on Google Home, that'll work on all your Echo devices, your phone, and you can create it without any coding. So I'm going to make a web page where all you do is you paste in parts of your book and you hit a button and then boom, it'll create the code for both platforms. So you can instantly, within 5 minutes, you can have a Google and an Alexa bot for your tarot. So if you make a tarot, or you know someone that made a tarot, they can make an Alexa bot and a Google bot for it within 5 minutes. Just paste in pieces of your book. So, all right. So Chuck, what is the current energy William has for me? Savannah wants to know. That is a lot of question marks. Let's see. Someone going to help me with my car payment and insurance. The car place said they can't extend it. Had to take them something by next week. My insurance goes out Monday. Oh no. Marie, sorry to hear that. I'm asking if you think your reverse reading is necessary. Reversals are good when you're ready. It's one of those things, once you're ready, I have 2 videos on reversals. Watch those. If you're ready for reversals, I think they're good. If you're not, then they're going to be confusing. So Joseph Bauman donated $10. Well, thank you so much. Any advice for moving out of state? Want to do this within the next 11.5 years. That is very specific. All right, we'll try that. Let's see. Let's add you to the... So Joe wants to know, moving out of state within 1 to 1.5 years. Okay. I thought it said 11.5 years. I was like, that is very specific. Let's see. So we'll do that. We'll do the Thoth for that. I think the Thoth would be good for that. I need to bring in my regular Thoth. So we're in a new location here. And the new location is not exactly the best for reading, so I don't have a lot of decks. But we're going to go back to the old location because I have a DSLR, basically a capture card that was on sale. And the capture card will allow me to use this DSLR right here and make the stream look fantastic. And I can be back in my normal room, which will be a refreshing change because this room is not as good. Ruin upside down. Let's see, we want something for moving. The Hierophant doesn't help me much. The Hangman actually does help me some. Root of Fire and the Knight of Swords. Why is everything upside down? All right, let's see. Yeah, let's see. The question, any advice for moving out of state want to do? Okay, so ruin. There's going to be a lot of different factors when you move, one of which is going to be money. So this seems more like a personal question. Do you have the money to move? Because I'm not sure that you do. If you're asking sort of this, it seems either there'd be a logistical problem or a monetary problem that would prevent you from moving. Because most people, if you want to move, if things are going bad, you want to get out, you're going to be moving, basically. So it seems that there's either a logistical or financial problem coming up. And I'm kind of curious, can you tell me which one it is? Because what I'm seeing here is a bunch of factors that are preventing you from moving, but they're all mixed up. So in other words, you have a bunch of different factors that are preventing you from moving. So ruin upside down, the 10 of Swords. Basically, ruin is, everything is just, it's the, if you watch my video on the Thoth, it's the Boston Bruins ruin. Basically, it has a very colorful card, but this has been butchered in this version, but okay. Ruin upside down really means that things went poorly or things sort of got halted or delayed, basically. So ruin upside down means things got halted, things got delayed. So it's not traditional ruin as per se, everything is just ruined. It's more of a delay. It's more of a, okay, logistical. Okay, so yeah, so that would explain the ruin. So it's more of a bunch of different factors that are being delayed. So basically you want to know if those factors are going to be freed up or if things are going to get better, basically. So we can put another Knight of Swords as well. So the Empress. So, I mean, yeah, it looks like that you have some help coming, basically, that will help with the logistical issues that you're currently facing. So the Hierophant, upside down, the Hierophant. Basically, the logistical issue is going to be alleviated by some help. You have some help coming, some people coming. They're going to right things and make things right. The Hanged Man, upside down. That hanged man, that different perspective, or that issues that you're having are righted back. So the Hanged Man being upside down is in an unnatural position. He's sort of in an enlightened position in the Rider Waite, and in other decks, the Hanged Man is, I think in the TDM, one of the books on the TDM talks about the Hanged Man being based on people that are in a bad situation or in a bad place. They were put in art or something, they were put as a hangman and hung places and stuff. Anyway, but that basically logistical issues will get righted and everything will turn out. Now, when? So when? We have the root of fire. Again, talking about the delays, talking about things not going as well as you would hope and stuff like that. When is going to be about, you want to move in the next year or year and a half. It's going to clear up before then. I think it's going to clear up in about 8 months. And 7-8 months, it's going to be cleared up. Things are going to be looking better. The logistical issues are going to be solved because of somebody that's coming in and it's going to help you solve those logistical issues. And they're really going to be a big help. The people that you're talking to, the people that you're sort of waiting for a lot of different factors are gonna start helping you instead of hindering you, because you have some people right now that are hindering you from doing this. You have some people that are hindering you from moving forward in a lot of these different aspects. And one of the freedoms that you're going to get from this is one of the people who are just going to sort of turn around and just start assisting as well. So the root of fire, talking 7-8 months, I think things will be freed up. Now, that gives you an early start, but I know if you're saying logistical, you probably have a reason that it's 1 to 1.5 years rather than 6 months to a year or something. So during that time, during the 6, 7 to 8 months up to the year, you're going to be able to move early. Now, you really want to think about this and not make a quick decision. I say that because the root of fire, the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands upside down means don't be very quick in your decision to move, or make sure that everything is in place before you do it. Because a lot of times a logistical issue will get solved, things will get cleaned up, and you're ready to go. But had you waited, some other factors would come back and be a lot better for you. And I think that's what's happening here. So just sort of make sure that the timing is right. Don't rush into anything. Make sure you do your research. Make sure that everything is in place. Because again, the Empress and the Knight of Swords, the miscommunication is cleared up. Things are good. And again, people are going to be helping you and assisting you with a lot of these different things. So Empress makes sense. Logistical. Okay, cool. All right. So thank you very much. Hopefully that helps. Again, watch out for hasty decisions and hasty things going and moving and all that stuff. So just make sure that everything is in place before you launch out there. And I think everything will be all right. I'd like to know, Aquarius Owl, hey, thank you for joining. Dark Forest Pixie, sorry I have to go for now. All right, Dark Forest, it's good to see you. You can watch the VOD later. Jade, I'm curious your top 5 decks. I have a video on that. Jade, search my videos for top, and it was in the past couple of months, or past month maybe. All right, big help. Okay, awesome. Thanks, man. All right, Streamlabs, Mary Kay, message retracted. I need to know if my finances are going to get better. Let's see, what's next for me? Plan on working on styling my own version of Intuitive Tarot. Oh, okay, that's awesome. Why are the twins causing trouble with my friends? We'll tackle that. Shell, am I pronouncing that correctly? I like that name. Shell Tribe, why are the twins causing trouble with my friends? Let's find out. Shell wants to know, why are the twins causing trouble with friends? Antonia, welcome. Thank you all for joining. If you have not hit subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. I have 700 videos to choose from. There's always some good stuff on the channel. And feel free to watch some and check it out and let me know what you think. I'm also love suggestions. If you want to see a video or a video series, or you want to learn something, I'd love to post it. So be sure to post any suggestions as well. And I'd love to hear from all of you. I like getting feedback and suggestions. It helps me improve the channel. And it helps me sort of move forward with a lot of different things that are fun, right? So it's all about having fun and getting all the stuff out there and trying new stuff like the TDM or the Kabbalah or the numerology or all that other stuff. So it's all about having fun and learning in the process and just sort of hanging out. I like hanging out with all of you. Thank you for joining me today. I greatly appreciate everybody watching the stream. This is awesome. It's fun to be streaming again. When I did not have internet, I could not stream, and I was so sad. I just wanted to stream all the time. And I tried a couple of times, but it was so slow. My internet was terrible. All right. So why are the twins causing trouble with friends? I misspelled that. I'm just going to leave it. It's trouble with friends, whatever. Four of Wands. All right. Home. We have Moon. We have that emotional connection. We have the lack of the choices. We have choices being delayed, actually. Sun upside down. And the resting. So it looks like it's going to alleviate itself, and it's going to get better. We have the resting. They're finally going to take a rest. And this card is all about taking a break, basically, right? Card is about taking a break. And that's important here because it seems that they just have a lot of activity. The twins have a lot of activity. There's a lot of things going on. They're trying to accomplish something. They're trying to get things done. And in their mind, this is the way to accomplish it. Let's see, video, hit subscribe. Okay. So, a T Queen, hey, how's it going? Amethyst and Emily, hello. Pink Salamander, hello. Those edges, yeah, it's a beautiful deck. This is from Ciro Marchetti. So, they're trying to get things done. The twins are trying to get things done. They're trying to accomplish something. So, in order to do that, they sort of have to cause a bit of drama, or they have to get a bit of friction going in order to get accomplished what they want. So they obviously want something, and what they want is going to be varied based upon what you ask, because it seems that the twins have two different goals in mind, and they have basically the same way to get the goals as far as how they want to go forth, and that is going to be to cause the problems or to cause friction. So in their mind, the friction, the drama, the friction is going to be the method that they're going to use to get this done and to get their goals accomplished, basically. So Wands. The Four of Wands is a home card. It's a stable card and a stability card. And they see this stability and they sort of want some of this stability for themselves, but they're not getting that stability. We have the Four of Wands followed by the Moon. There's this emotional disconnection or this emotional need for that stability, and they're just not accomplishing it, or they're just not getting it. And there's a lot of things going on to where they're just not happy, and they don't feel at home, or they don't feel comfortable, and they want that stability again. And again, they're just trying to reach out. They're trying to make this moon connection. They're trying to go through that moon path, right? Where the lobster, the crab is sort of getting into from the water onto the land type feeling, right? They need to move past this. They need to get things a bit settled. And the only way to do that is via this method, via just bad communication. So the Seven of Cups, they're not getting the communication they need. They're not getting some of their needs met. And they feel this is the way that's going to happen. This is the way that is going to happen. Sun upside down. Their gratification is really going to be just sort of not there after a while, and after a while they'll just give up. The sun upside down, after a while, that fiery energy of the sun, that fiery energy of doing things, that wand almost type feel of sort of trying to get in there is going to sort of dissuade them. They're going to run out of energy. They're going to run out of steam. And eventually they're just going to give up and take the rest and take the break. And that's what we're looking at right here. So they're trying to get this stability back. They're trying to get some emotional connections, and they're not getting it. And sort of acting out or causing these problems is the way that they're trying to get that done. So, but again, it's going to resolve itself. It's going to be okay. And, it's not going to be that bad forever. So sort of wait it out. Try not to feed the bad behavior, and wait it out, because I don't see this happening forever. I don't see them just doing this over and over and over for the long period of time or for the long haul. So I think it's going to resolve itself, and you're going to get to that rest period where everything is okay again. Can you do a course on linking individual cards? Sure, that sounds like an excellent idea. Let me write that down, in fact. Course linking cards. That's a great idea. Thank you so much. Just coming in and checking in. Amethyst, thank you for coming and checking in. Going through an awakening. I don't feel connected to my husband anymore. I want to know what to do. All right. We'll try that. Let's see. Don't know what to do. General reading for 2020. Emily, let me try that first. Emily, general readings. Emily, I think there's something important that you need to know. General reading for 2020. I just have this weird feeling that there's something important that you need to know. So let me grab some different cards. We'll do another Chiro deck. I'm in a Chiro mood today. Chiro Marchetti does the most amazing art. I just absolutely adore his decks. All right. So general reading. I have a feeling we're about to see some wild cards. There's some wild stuff coming. Hang on. Hang on. It's coming. It's going to get here. We'll find out what's going on. Watch it be really boring now that I've hyped it up. Watch it be really boring. I'm going to turn these over, and they're going to be the dullest cards you have ever seen. Wow. All right. That is really odd. But sure. What else do we want? We want another card here. Are you working? Where is Emily right now? Thank you for getting a reading from you. Cool, no problem, no problem. Emily, are you working right now? So I gotta wait for this answer. While I wait for this answer, I will warm my hands apparently. So Marie, please and thank you. Can you give me a reading for this month in February? My name is, no personal information, please. We're Pisces, all right? Marie K. Let me see if I can get to that after that. What's next for me in love? Antonia. Billy. Hey, general reading. Thanks for joining, Billy. Search and T. Hello. How's it going? If you guys have not hit the subscribe button, please hit it. I would greatly appreciate it. No, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Okay. Ace of Wands and the Four of Wands combination. Both sort of delayed. As far as 2020 is concerned, you have some family drama coming up, basically, which we're going with the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. You have some family drama coming up, and both sort of pointing at the swords. We'll come to that later. The family drama is going to come later in the year. It's going to be here probably, looks like maybe July-ish. You're going to have a bit of the family drama, and you have to sort of deal with that in your own sort of way. As far as work is involved, as far as finance is involved, it looks like there's going to be a bit of financial challenge toward the end of the year. Maybe things are a bit tight, or maybe things are a bit more challenging financially. We have that work. We have that 8 of coins. And an 8 is just a rock solid stable number. You have the 2, 2, 2, 2. It's a good number. It's a pretty exciting number. And the stability of that 8 and the stability of the pentacles is sort of turned upside down, meaning around November, December-ish, it's going to be kind of tight financially in some respects. It's almost like that something happens. It's almost like that there's sort of a breakdown. Maybe something in the house needs repair, or maybe the car needs some repair. And there's this sudden influx of financial needs that are leaving. So you have two financial pieces. You have one is the income, one is the outgoing money. It seems like the outgoing money at the end of the year of 2020 seems to be increasing, and you need more for a repair. Could be something in the house, it could be something in the car, but something is going to need some repair, and it's going to sort of knock you a bit back as far as the financial things go. As far as the beginning of the year goes, you do have sort of this opportunity for, do you have a hobby or some sort of a side business or something like that you're doing? It's like that the hobby that you've been doing, or the hobby that you've wanted to do, is delayed, or the thing that you wanted, the project that you wanted to start is a bit delayed. It's not going to be something you want to do at the beginning of the year. It's almost like that if you start this at the beginning of the year, it's going to be a bit more challenging than if you had waited until about April or May. In April, May, you're going to be in a situation to where it's going to be much better for starting this venture, or much better for starting these projects, this hobby, whatever. Maybe you have a business interest, maybe you're going to sell something. You want to delay that. You don't want to do that at the start of the year, because we have, again, something with the house. It's almost like there's a house challenge at the beginning of the year, the Four of Wands, the home. the stability. It's like something in the house becomes unstable, or something in your home environment becomes unstable. It could be something happening with, again, something in the house just stops working. But I'm looking at end of the year more for that, for the finances, or this could affect it as well. But anyway, delay that project. Make sure that you start that around March or April, around that timeline. That's going to be a much better position for you as far as that goes. Now let's look at the family drama. You got some family drama coming. And I think that you may already have family drama even without the cards. So you have some more family drama coming. And it's almost like a double take on the family drama. There's a bunch of different things happening at once. Someone in the family is just not pleased with how you're doing things or something. It's almost like they're super critical or too critical of you, and they don't really appreciate you as you. I mean, you're awesome, and they don't really appreciate that. They don't really think that you're doing the right things, or they want to micromanage you almost. And this is really going to come to a head around maybe July, August-ish, September-ish, and it's going to continue on all the way into Christmas. So you're going to have to sort of deal with this in your own manner. So the first thing you're going to have to deal with is, it's almost like the Six of Swords, that trip, but a sad trip or a sad journey. There seems to be some trip involved. Maybe a family member's coming to see you, and maybe there's something going on with movement, or as far as that's concerned. But it's a sad card. The six usually is a successful card, or is a six. Everything has gone well, and you're reaping the rewards a lot of times for your success. But in the swords, because it's the swords, it's like there's this miscommunication between that, or things are just going sort of solemnly type thing. And again, we have another negative communication, or another negative learning, or more negative news with the 10 coming out, with the swords, with the finale, or as my old tarot teacher liked to call it, that the overkill. So yeah, okay. So you're going to have to sort of deal with that. You're going to have to deal with the overkill, and overkill is an apt description for what happens within the family, because again, we have that micromanagement stuff, sort of moving into this overkill to where it's just too much. You're just getting bombarded with this garbage. So get prepared for that. Get mentally sort of prepared for that, and make sure that you're on point with that, because otherwise you're going to be caught off guard, etc., etc. And then sort of watch out for the house. Make sure everything in the house is upkept, and things are not going to be broken or what have you. So do a little extra diligence in making sure things are good in the house and all that. So we avoid that 8 of coins. We avoid that delayed stability towards the very end of the year with the money financial situation. Anyway, let us know how it goes. April, I'm going to my home state to visit family. Oh my God, you're spot on. Cool. I like being occasionally right. It usually doesn't happen but once an evening, but it's good to be right occasionally. I like a wild card reading for how 2020 will treat me. T-Queen, you want to do a one card? Want to do a one card throwdown, T-Queen? All right, let's see. T-Queen, TQ, one card, tossed down. All right. Let's do it, T-Queen. It's going to be one card, just one. We're going to have to make it a good one. We're going to use the Dark Mansion Tarot. T-Queen, are you still watching? All right. We're doing a one card throwdown here. We'll do this one, whatever this one is. Here is your one card, the Page of Swords. There you go. Let's see, where do you go? So what was the question for the one card throwdown? I like a wild card reading for how 2020 will treat me. How 2020 will treat me. 2020 has a lot of interesting news. We'll do the one card throwdown. 2020 has the Page of Swords. A lot of interesting news. It's almost like we're going pure intuition at this point. Pure intuition with a one card throwdown. It's almost like you waiting for some news. You want some news. You've been expecting some news, but you're going to get it a bit late. That news coming, number one, the news that you're going to get is not the news that you wanted to hear. It's going to be something a bit different. It's not going to be negative. It's just going to be a bit different than what you're accustomed to. Some people have some opinions that you really don't want to hear, and they're going to sort of let them fly in 2020. And that could be good, that could be bad. If you don't want to hear them, that's probably not great. But you're going to have to adjust to people. And 2020 is all about adjusting to people. A lot of times you have, again, intuition only. A lot of times you have a bit of a challenge in trying to get your point across, or you have a bit of a challenge in sort of getting the word in, or getting the expression in, or trying to make things known that you want. So let's say you want this instead of that. Sometimes you're like, I'll just negotiate it, or I'll just take that. So a lot of times your preferences take a back seat to other people's preferences. And that's going to kind of hit ahead in 2020. And you're going to have to sort of deal with that. You're going to have to make yourself more known in 2020. In my deck, I actually have a card called basically Speaking Out. So it's sort of making your preferences known, or making yourself and your presence more prominent, instead of being, let's say, the Page of Swords, to where you just sort of go with the flow sometimes, and maybe go with the flow a bit too much, or maybe go with the flow a bit too often. In 2020, it's going to be a time to sort of graduate from the Page of Swords and let your feelings about certain things be more known, or make your opinions, about certain things be, just sort of be more communicative a lot of times when you're in situations. So it's time to sort of get the Page of Swords and graduate to the next stage, into the Queen of Swords, to where you're great with that communication, you're good with presenting your ideas, you're good with making your choices known to people that are important to you. And basically that's 2020. It's all about communication. It's all about communication. And that's going to be very critical in your 2020. And that's my one card throwdown. I can't wait for your deck. Awesome. I can't wait either. I had to change printers. So we have a new printer for my deck, and they gave me some prototypes, and they look beautiful. So we're going with this, and soon it will be out, and I'm all excited. So if you like these cards, you can get the deck. It's going to be very reasonable. It's going to be $35, which is cheaper than most of the other decks that are coming out that I've seen. So if you have $35 and you want my deck, you can get my deck. So it'll be $35 plus shipping, and I'll offer a printed book, and the PDF that comes with it is very detailed, and it comes with an Alexa app. So if you want to know what the Alexa app has to say about intuition or taking a break, Alexa will tell you the astrological associations, the numerology associations, and the meaning of the deck. Alexa, start Echoes of Nature.
Welcome. Say cancel to exit this application.
Healing. Intuition.
Moon in Scorpio. 6 and 1. Your intuition holds the key to resolving this matter.
So it'll come with more stuff. Again, I just wanted to get something out there. But basically it'll tell you so you already know this is Moon in Scorpio, and you know the numerology associated with this card is 6 and 1. I didn't have to open a book. I didn't have to find anything. I didn't have to go read a PDF. I didn't have to chase down a book. So your phone, Echo app, your Echo that's sitting over there, and your Google device will have all of this information for you. All you have to do is ask it. Anyway, that's coming. That's coming. It's going to be awesome. All right. Anyway, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to stop the stream, and I will be back tomorrow night as usual. And we'll have some more fun then. Will your Alexa app also look at timing predictions? I'm not understanding. Timing predictions? Yes. So this is 6 and 1. So 6 and 1 means a variety of different things. 6 and 1 is where your intuition kicks in. That could mean 6 weeks, 6 days, 6 months, whatever makes sense. Your intuition needs to pick up. And the reason it's two numbers, a 6 and a 1, is because it could be 6 months with a 1 month delay. You could add them together. Could mean 7 months. It could be 6 months for the first step and 1 month for the next step. You need to let your intuition kick in, and then that is going to hit it and be nice. So again, Alexa, Google, they'll all answer all your questions about all my cards. And I'm coming up with a framework, as well. So if you are creating a tarot deck of your own, you can write an Alexa app. All you'd have to do is type in to a text file, and then my web page will import your text file and create a Google and an Echo app for you. No coding required. I do all the coding. So you're ready. You can literally create a Google and Alexa app in a few minutes if you have all of your text ready. So that's coming out as well. All right, cool. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.